Hello viewers! My name is Aaron. We're back with more Tekken 5 on the good old PlayStation 2. The following story battle continues the trend of older characters coming back after long absences.
The King of Iron Fist Tournament 5.
It's time for some kickboxing. The Irvin has returned. Bruce Irvin. What has he been up to?
Bruce Irvin, once a mercenary for Kazuya. Bruce left Kazuya's militia 21 years ago and wound up at a survival school. A few years later, he heard Kazuya died.
Kazuya.
Then one day, he heard Kazuya fought in the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4. He also learned that the Zaibatsu would soon hold the King of Iron Fist Tournament 5.
They mention Kazuya's name quite a bit in this prologue, don't they?
The seasoned veteran sensed something was going on behind the scenes. He wondered who or what it could be.
Kazuya.
I need some action. Maybe I'll go have some fun with the Mishima Zaibatsu, says Bruce.
Because screw it. And I'm sure that my old pal Kazuya will be there. Stage 1 begins with characters that debuted in Tekken 2.
I'm your worst nightmare.
An excellent way to begin this story battle, if you ask me. Two Tekken 2 veterans. So here we go with Bruce Irvin. Whoa! Ooh. Okay. I was about to say something, but all of a sudden I got sucked into the whole drama of it all. All of a sudden, whoa, dude, like Tekken 2 and Tekken 5 right here in the flesh. This is crazy. I'm sure I was thinking something along those lines back in 2005. It was darn good to see Bruce Irvin back. And it's even better now looking back at this game, because it adds to the whole mystique of this game being amazing with its roster, among other things. Okay, so as you might imagine, Bruce Irvin has brought back a lot of his moves from the Tekken Tag Tournament days. Like one of the best ones right there that I did in the middle of that round. It's back 4-3-4. That move right there is not nearly as good as it was in Tekken Tag Tournament, and that's mainly because it's slower. That makes a whole lot of sense because Bruce is older, but it's still a very potent move in this game. So throw it out, especially the first two. Because if they block the third one, you're probably in trouble. Ling Xiaoyu goes down here in the first round on the Pac-Man stage. And as far as combos go, this is really the only one I could do off the top of my head that results in decent damage, and I dropped it. That wasn't exactly the combo. There it is. Okay, that's about 49 damage. It might be a little over 50. Oh yeah, and he also has this move as well. You can also use that as a combo ender in a couple of exchanges. Down forward 4. No, I'm sorry. Down forward 3, 1. That's exactly what it is. It looks very nice, especially when it hits somebody in the face, and now we have Kazama Jin. It's not quite Kazuya just yet. If at all, he's gonna show up here in the Bruce Irvin story battle. But nah, probably not. I mean, that's too obvious if he does. So I'm gonna say no, he's not going to show up whatsoever. 7 beautiful letters against Jin Kazama. So if you take your time with Bruce, and you capitalize on your opponent's mistakes, he's a very good character here in Tekken 5. I say that a lot about these characters, and a lot of that has to do with me loving Tekken as a whole, of course. That much is obvious here, but Bruce is darn good here. And it's good to see that he is good here in this game still. Maybe not as good in the past, but good enough. Alright, stage 4 is not Kazuya.
Go home, Pops. I have no time for old-timers.
Trash talk!
Judge me by my age, twit, and show some respect for your elders, pretty boy.
You're a kickboxer, right? Want to see how your kicks stand up to my punches?
It's funny that he calls Steve Fox a pretty boy, and that Steve Fox is a boxer, because that was Floyd Mayweather's first nickname early on in his career. Pretty boy Floyd Mayweather Jr. Yeah, it wasn't money. It was Pretty Boy Floyd. When he was just getting started building up his resume before the fight with De La Hoya in 2007. There are some boxing trivia for all of you that are unfamiliar with the sport. Kickboxing against boxing, as you can see right here. I have to remember that 3-3 is also a move to keep in mind when you're using Bruce Irvin in this game. The second hit is a high, of course, so they can duck. Be careful with that. Oh, wrong move! Yes. Super unsafe is that move, 4-4-4. But if it lands, oh, it's a doozy. That was a nice sidestep right there. It led to the death of Steve Fox.
Strong. You're lucky I didn't break your arm, kid. Kazuya still hasn't shown his face. Where is he?
It would be too obvious, Bruce. It's not going to happen. I wouldn't hold my breath. Until then, we have Raven to deal with. In the, you guessed it, Soul Calibur stage. With lots of gold. Kick him with the knees. You are gonna take these knees to the face and you're gonna like it. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, that combo should finish him off here. Even if it is off axis, and yeah, it was. So, that's okay. We got the KO. We're gonna keep it moving. Sidestep 1. I just remembered this move. That's a good one too. Be careful. Don't use it all the time, but it's a good one. That's a common theme here, isn't it? You don't want to use it all the time, but it's good. Okay. There's a combo, and he goes all the way to the wall. See, at the wall, I can use this move for a lot of damage, as you can see right there. That took out a huge chunk of his health. 4-4-4. As a combo ender, when you're at the wall, or near the wall, that's the best time to really use that particular move. Keep that in mind, but of course it's very linear, so the opponents can also sidewalk it. Here we have a girl. Yes, I am very sure I want to fight you. In the one stage where it's all calm and slow and relaxing. There are flowers, and then it all goes down. It's going down. She's ducking, so I'm gonna do some mids. Oh, great. And then I'm also gonna miss some kicks along the way. She's gonna launch and not even do a combo afterward. Oh! No! Yes, back throw. What a sidewalk from yours truly. And another throw. Oh, it doesn't finish her off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes. Okay, that was a close call. Asuka's bringing it here. She's still gonna lose. Whoa! There's a trade. Alright. Whoa! Yes. She's down. And oh! What's the point of launching me if you're not gonna get extra hits afterward? And all of a sudden my voice was cracking. I was starting to sound like Marge from the Simpsons. Oh my god! Okay, stage 6 is out of the way. Stage 7, is it gonna be him? Yes!
Unlike 20 years ago, there's no difference between us now. You're a challenger, just like me.
Round 1. Fight.
20 years in the making, we have this fight. Kazuya. Okay, here was another move that I completely forgot about. The Bruce Rush. This is like one of his bread and butters here. 4 hits. Both times they landed, so I'm not even gonna question the validity of my choice there. Generally, you want to throw out only the first 2 hits. Maybe the first 3. Yeah. The 4th one, be very careful. But it seems like Kazuya is falling for it over and over again. So I shall keep using it. Yes. Yeah. It would have been a lot more epic if I actually went for the uppercut there. But he's still down. Down goes Kazuya.
I was gonna go along with Zaibatsu's charade, but this is pathetic.
And Bruce has left him by the fire. Kazuya's burning. He's burning.
Ready for the
You can't tell me he wasn't burning. He was so burning. Okay, so here's Devil Not So Kazuya. Nice miss. Did you like that knee to the face? I dare you. Do another lightning laser beam. What the hell's a lightning laser beam? There you go. You listen. Oh, he throw broke. And I block his hell sweeps. His pathetic attempts at hell sweeping me. Okay. Get him to the wall. Yeah. Okay, what exactly finished him off there? Was it the wall? Yes, it was. It was. He had a tiny bit of health left after that final knee. And he hit the wall. Got some assistance there. Thank you very much, wall. Or statue, whatever it was. Ooh, that's a good one, too. A forward 3. It's quick. It's a knee to the face. And they get knocked down. Follow-up opportunities right there for sure on hit. There was a trade. Good for me, though. Because he was almost dead anyways. Final stage is here. And it's a generic time attack intro. Not much drama here for Bruce Irvin. And that's to be expected because he's really here to have fun. To mess around a little bit and kick people's asses again. Because it had been a long time since he had done so in the King of Iron Fist tournament. And now, if he destroys Jinpachi Mishima, the Zaibatsu's his. And he could do what he wants with it. But after destroying Kazuya, it doesn't look like he wanted it after all, because he's probably under the impression that Kazuya is still behind the Mishima Zaibatsu. Although he did mention that they were both challengers, so that nullifies my point. Never mind. Wow. Okay. So far, so good. After a bad botch, attempting to sidewalk that flamethrower earlier. Oh! Yes! The Bruce Rush! For the win! That was a counter hit. Jinpachi was attempting a move after his little charade. Dashing in. Bruce Irvin is your winner. With relative ease. Widescreen, so I skip. Now we're back in a little neighborhood.
Hey kid,
There's a little champion of the future.
who said you could be here? Yo, this place ain't free. You better pay up.
This place don't belong to nobody.
Leave the kid alone.
What are you doing? Stop!
Now, at least they didn't use the knife on the little kid.
This is how you throw a punch.
But this is still child abuse.
Hey, these gloves look pretty good. They're mine now, kid.
Thank God! Thank God Bruce is here!
Who the hell are you?
Kick their asses, please. Yes. Do not mess with kids. He's gonna be a champion. Especially with Bruce teaching him.
Keep it up, kid.
And it was on that day that that kid's entire childhood was made. Bruce Irvin, Tekken 5 Story Battle. I am Aaronetic. There will be more Story Battle here in the near future. See ya!